Alright family, so I'm back with another video, and this one is specifically about pregnancy tips and tricks, because right now y'all know I'm 4 months pregnant, like 21 weeks. So I had a few pregnancies before, and I just been learning a lot, and my last pregnancies have been like my most healthiest pregnancies. I'm gonna make another video about like natural birthing and hospital births and things like that, but right now I'm just gonna talk to you strictly about tricks and tips to have like a really successful harmonizing pregnancy. So the first one I put on here is breathing through the pain, because you'll get sharp growing pains and like it can feel like it's taking the breath from you. But if you just take that pain and breathe in, like either in through your mouth and out through your nose, or in through your, yeah, ooh, did I say it the wrong way? Or in through your mouth and out through your nose, or in through your nose and out through your mouth. That will help. And then also I know breathing in for a moment and then like holding it for like 6 to 9 seconds and then breathing out also like lets that oxygen like fully circulate into your body and open up things. And like when I breathe and hold it, to me it seems like it's going to go straight and attack that pain that I'm having in that moment. So breathing and finding a breathing technique that works for you, because the in through your nose out through your mouth might not work for you, but the in through your mouth out through your nose, or a little bit of both, or you just really finding a natural breath flow that works for you best and that makes your body feel good. And then my number 2 thing is hydration. So it's been times where I've been thinking I'm having growing pains, and then I'll pick up some water or something to drink, and then like it's like easing my pain, and I'm like, whoa, like was I just dehydrated or something? Like what is this? So for hydration, it's important that you get like mostly fresh, clean drinks. Like you don't want stuff with high fructose corn syrup or a whole bunch of sugars added and things like that. Like that's not good for you or the baby. So getting like some fruit water, what I like to do sometimes is get like a gallon of water, cut up a whole bunch of fruit, some blueberries, strawberries, cucumbers, mint leaves, limes, lemons, and I'll just put like a whole bunch of fruit in my water. And then now I have like this alkalizing, energizing water that actually is fueling me. Like if you look, like have you ever bought Pedialyte before and you look on the back, it shows like how water like basically barely gives you any energy because it's lacking like that thickness and that the electric current basically. So it's H2O. So then when you go into H3O2, you have more energy current and stuff like that, and fruits and vegetables hold that beautiful thick electric water that our bodies are searching for. So put a whole bunch of fruit in there, drink your water. But sometimes we don't have time to, sometimes I don't have time to make my fruit water and stuff like that, or I don't have something to carry it, and I have my own personal gallon or whatever. So I will also add like lemons or limes to my water, which will actually, like when you drink it, like yes, lemon and lime outside the body is acidic, but once it processes in your body, it becomes alkaline. So I will put that in my water, and then also your natural fresh smoothies and your natural juices and things like that. You could also, like if you have a blender, you can make you a smoothie, drink your smoothie, and like save a little bit left of your smoothie, pour some water in it, and now you got a juice. 3 is balanced meals to maintain energy. So I'm not a big person on overeating, but I do know that we do need like balanced meals. Like most of our plate should be fruits and vegetables, a little bit, 25% should be grains, and 25% should be proteins. We don't need like, I used to make my big plate of pasta and just a little bit of sides of spinach or something, when no, like spinach should be the biggest thing on my plate, and the pasta should be the smallest thing on my plate, because that's the grain and it's harder for the body to digest that. So having like those balanced meals, making sure you're hitting every angle on the plate, and doing this, you know, at least 3 times a day, 2 to 3 times a day, and making sure that your snacks are balanced and actually giving you energy. You know, you eat a bag of chips, you're gonna still feel tired. But if you eat some apples and some grapes, you're going to feel a little more electrified and awake, and you're actually going to feel good. You know, instead of getting some chips, get some hummus and some celery sticks, or hummus and carrots, you know, to give you still that crunchy feel that I know we crave for sometimes. So that's number 3. Then number 4 is incorporate at least one raw meal. Incorporate at least one raw meal into your lifestyle a day. So what I mean by one raw meal, I mean like either like do like a big old fruit salad for you in the rising. Like I love to start my day off with a bowl of big old fruit. Or get you a salad, like a regular leafy green salad, or you know, it's a lot of, you could look up online, like it's a lot of raw vegan recipes. So try one of those, you know, but at least eat one big raw meal a day, so that your body could really absorb a lot of nutrients that it needs to keep you feeling good and to keep your baby growing healthy at a really good rate. So, and like you could do smoothie meal replacements, veggie wraps. Just try something raw that is going to fulfill you and feel good to your mind, body, and soul. Then number 5 for me is awareness of what music you are listening to. This is a big one because it's a lot of music out here that is not really serving our mind, body, and soul. I used to listen to Cardi B. I used to listen to a lot of other music and stuff like that. But now me having daughters and me experiencing pregnancies and me experiencing frequencies and what frequencies I actually want to tap into myself, it's like you really want to be aware of what music you're putting into yourself, into your child. Your child could grasp those frequencies out from the air, you know, from where you are to them. So it's best to do like little mindfulness trainings for yourself. Like go 24 hours with wordless music. You know, listen to classical music, jazz music, frequencies, you know, 432 hertz and 963, and you know, just different frequencies that can actually elevate and boost your mind. I love listening to like Beethoven and Mozart. Like those things, like really, I know they have like the whole little science behind it too, but when you really listen to like those things really do make you good. I love to start my day off with listening to that, and not just be in the house like getting like our fruit and everything together, just listening to like the little classical music, and it's really stimulating. The children get stimulated by the music, so you don't want a lot of music with words in it that's kind of like trying to program you or your baby. So really be aware of the music that you're listening to. Try to get music with just pure sounds, pure instrument, you know, pure frequency, so that you can receive that and your baby can receive that, so your baby can come out as graceful as he or she possibly can. And then number 6, it goes kind of like with the movies, with the music, aware of what movies you are watching. You don't want to watch things that's like high in anxiety or high in fear or high in violence, because you don't want to feed that to your seed in your stomach. You don't want to feed them fear and anxiety and, you know, all these things, because you don't want them to come out like that. You want your baby to come out peaceful. So I'm not going to go too deep in it, but they feel what energies you are feeling through your womb. So you are feeding them energies as well as nutrients. So just be really aware of that for your baby. Just be really aware of what you're watching. I like to go on binges where I don't watch movies for weeks, like a month. I can't remember the last time I personally watched a movie. So we don't want to we don't want to consume fear or anxiety for our child. And then number 7 I have is your mind. Change your mind. Be your change. Your mindset is everything. I know you probably heard people say it so many times before, but mindset is really everything. If you're feeling unhappy about this pregnancy, you're going to carry that energy off through your whole entire pregnancy. Instead, Like, don't get stuck on like expectations. Oh, I thought my pregnancy was gonna be like this. I thought I wasn't gonna have these complications. I thought, all these different expectations. Don't have that for yourself. But for yourself, take each day by each day, and just know that yourself is forever changing. Your baby don't stay the same size in the womb. It's forever changing. So you're forever changing, and change with that change. Don't get hard on yourself. If you messed up one time, just try to do better the next time. So just be really graceful with yourself. Strive for new and improvements every day. Number 8 is grounding yourself. Now this is really good for pain too. So when you ground yourself, you have to take off your shoes. Your feet have the biggest pores. Your feet and your hands have the biggest pores in your body. So you do not want to cut off your circulation and your flow with the energies around you. So when we have these shoes on, especially like these rubber shoes and things like that, it is blocking our circulation, and it's just giving us this wind frequency from these shoes. So it's important that you have time where you get to walk outside with no shoes on. You get to bury your feet in the dirt or in the sand. Just bury your feet and like let the earth just kind of like suck and cleanse everything out of your feet. If you were staying in a cold environment when you're pregnant, I feel like maybe get you a bucket of water, put some Epsom salt and some essential oils in there, and soak your feet in there. And I feel like that's like another way of grounding. Or you could get like a bucket of dirt and put like some crystals and get you some really good natural dirt and stick your feet in there, and I bet you will start feeling like more connected to the earth and more grounded. So you eat detox through our feet. That's why they tell you to put like onions or potatoes on the bottom of your feet, because our feet like literally like is like the circulation of our body. It could control our whole temperature, so it could control our whole mood too. So if we're not taking care of our feet properly, we're not going to feel like all the way properly. So that was number 8. Get grounded. Outside, inside, do whatever you can to just constantly have a circulation of flow going around you. Number 9, this is the last one. Number 9, do something for you. Do something for your mind. It's so important that you focus on you during your pregnancy and making you happy, because nobody else around you can. The baby in your stomach can't make you happy. So it's important. The children that you already have, if you already have children, can't make you happy. So it's important that you find something for you. So what I mean by that is like drawing, painting, creating, making jewelry or whatever gives you a piece of fun, singing, dancing, jumping around. Make sure you give yourself at least 30 minutes of something creative for you to do that will just bring the childlike energy out of you, and do more if you can, so. And if you don't know what you want to do or what you like to do or what makes you happy, because I remember a few years ago I was at the point like, I don't even know what makes me happy. What makes me happy? And then I started thinking back about like when I was a child, like going to art class and stuff like that. So then that's when like when you don't know, you can kind of go back to your childhood and think about in your childhood what made you happy and try to do those things. Or you could just start fresh. Like, okay, I don't know what it is that I like to do all the way, but I'm going to just start with drawing. I'm going to just start with painting. I'm going to just start with making some jewelry or something, or I'm going to start with making some hair care products for myself. Just something creative to get your creation energy flowing high so that your baby energy could be flowing high. So that's all for my tips and tricks on pregnancy, how to reduce pain, inflammation, stress, because we do not want to be feeding these things to our beautiful seedlings. So I hope you guys can receive some things that I have said here today and just really embrace the day with abundance, joy, the gifts, the freedom, and the truth. Okay, so just have a beautiful, 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 amazing, abundant day. Let your light shine, let your baby's light shine, and y'all have fun together. So just do it. Love y'all.